Hey guys, today you're going to be doing probability of compound events, and what that means is you're going to be finding the probability of two events at the same time, and these are two different things. I'm going to touch base on independent and dependent events more tomorrow. So the first thing is the probability of an independent event. That means you do the probability of one, the probability of the other, and then you multiply them. They have no relationship to each other until you multiply them. So here's an example. What is the probability of rolling a 4 on a die 3 times in a row? So the probability of rolling a 4 the first time, let me click in here, is 1 out of 6. Then I want to roll it again. The first try has nothing to do with the second try. So it's 1 out of 6 again. And like I just said, 1 out of 6 a third time. And what you'll do for these, you guys can use a calculator, is multiply straight across. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, and 6 times 6 times 6. Just double checking my math here. 36 times 6 is 216. Let me go back to those notes. So it's 1 out of 216 chance. And that's your answer. So what I want to show you today is very important for your assignment. These are called dependent events, meaning you'll find the probability of one event and that event impacts the second event. So it says, what is the probability of drawing 2 hearts from a deck of cards without replacement? Meaning I'm going to draw a card out, it's going to be a heart, I'm not going to put it back. So the first time I have 13 out of 52 chances. And if I take a card out, I'm now left with 51 cards in the deck. And if it was a heart, I'm now only left with 12. So then I have to take 13 times 12. I get 156. And 52. Oh, I messed up. 52 minus 1 is a 51. So I'm going to do 52 times 51. And I get 2,652. Okay, so obviously this is a very large fraction, and that's pretty common. Okay, so what I want you guys to do here is I want you to try this again, and I'll do the first one with you, and then I'm going to have you try this one. So numbers 1 to 20 are placed in a bag, so that means I have 20 numbers in a bag. I'm not going to replace the first number, so the probability that the first drawn would be odd is 10 out of 20. And I like to simplify first, making my numbers easy. So 10 out of 20 is 1/2. And I'm going to multiply, and I want the second one to be even. So if I don't replace that odd number, I have 19 numbers in the bag, but I have 10 of them are even. So it's going to be 10 out of 19. I take my box and make it bigger. So when I multiply this, I'm going to have 1 times 10 is 10 on top, and 2 times 19 is 38. And this is where you've got to be really careful. I have to simplify my fractions, and I know both of these are even. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. 38 divided by 2 is 19. So your assignment today is the same thing, very similar to yesterday's process. You're only going to have 10 questions, and I'm going to do this first one with you. So you draw a tile, put it back, then draw another tile. So that means I'm going to take one of these tiles out and I'm going to put it back when I'm done. So what's the probability of getting a blue one? Well, that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12. So I wrote that down here. And then it says, then a yellow. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 out of 12. And I'm going to go ahead and simplify this guy first. 4 out of 12 is 1/3. So when I multiply straight across, I have 5 times 1, and 12 times 3 is 36. And I do have a 5 by 36 here, which I can't drag up. So this is your assignment today. I know there are about 2 on here that are really kind of complex questions, please email me throughout the day and ask me for help.